New business is definitely part of the oxygen of our environment, so we're good at generating new business. Whether we have the formulaic approach to attracting and measuring is kind of remains to be seen. Usually and we've gotten more methodical in terms of our marketing and lead generation process. The best way of attracting clients since day one has always been word of mouth and referrals, and that could be somebody a friend of a friend. It could be somebody that used to work with one of us here. It could be a client who was asked by a peer at a new job, hey, who's that firm that you always really liked that does email and CRM? That's our bread and butter. Those are very hard to generate demand. They may pop out of nowhere. They may take 9 months to develop. They could take years. You don't really know, so it's hard to really plan accordingly on that. So with that, we've been more rigorous in the planning of doing specific marketing, whether it's email marketing, which we're actually starting to be a little bit better about. We're kind of the cobbler's kids with no shoes in the past of not being as strong of a digital marketer ourselves as a firm. So we're doing more marketing to generate awareness, but then that combination of referrals with thought leadership, which is our high-level way of developing awareness and really generating a presence, so that when somebody's looking for that email marketing agency, we're going to be top of mind, whether it's by doing a Google search, whether it's by asking a colleague, whether it's finding one of my books. We have a really strong presence, and we spend a lot of time on writing articles. I've written 2 books. We speak at a lot of conferences. Those are things that take time. You don't always get a direct ROI on them. There's more of a longer tail, but they've served us really well where you ask most people, who do you think of when you hear about an email marketing agency? They're going to say Brightwave, or they're at least going to do some due diligence, and Brightwave's going to be in the consideration set. And it's not by doing anything the traditional way, or we don't spend any money on marketing. It's really sweat equity and hustling, as well as serving our clients well, which does some of the long tail referrals, and that's always the best way. Most of our brands that we're talking with, if they say, we'd like to talk with some of your clients before we go a little bit further, that's music to our ears. We know that our clients are going to be strong advocates and tell them candidly what we do well and what we need to do better at. And I think once they start to have those conversations, they'll have a lot of their feelings confirmed that if it's a good fit, we're certainly capable of delivering.